a family of 4. That's my husband, my parents. So it's a single family home. We have double height, we have open to sky, we have 2 wonderful kitchens because my mom-in-law and I were both fond of cooking, so we get to do our own different little thing. We also have an old style veranda, or a veda in Punjabi as we call it. We wanted our own design, we wanted, our own space, and we wanted to be something that defines all of us together.
So we've spoken to a lot of people who built their homes, and from them we figured the challenges that are there when you're trying to do it yourself with a contractor. We wanted a one-stop place where we could, from the architect to the design consultant to the structural engineer, everyone was given by brick and board. So we had a dedicated site engineer. We would get daily updates on the app and being informed about stages, if any delays due to rain or any other reason. So we were kept up to date throughout the construction journey. Timelines that were committed were usually met unless there was a delay due to excessive rain or due to some government ban on construction. The brick and mold ensured that all the timelines that were committed were met. It came in handy because it's not possible to visit the site every day to speak to the contractor or the labor to understand the stage of construction. We had the live tracking. It made our lives a lot easier in case you're not able to visit for a couple of days. We knew what was going on, what stage was the house at. If there were any delays, we would always know before.
So the first thing is that it's double height. Our drawing room is double height, and we have these beautiful slit windows that has natural light coming in throughout the day. And we have a beautiful jharoka from the first floor master bedroom that we can actually see into the drawing room. We have an open to sky feature right above our dining area, and that also, that means we don't need any lights inside the house up until the evening. In spite of being a middle plot, we have actually kept all sides open so we can actually walk around the house the entire time. And we also have a service entry for our kitchen.
They like the staircase design, and the steps are much shorter than normally in other houses where it is 7-8 inches. In this house, steps height is only 4.5 inch. So it is very comfortable and convenient for people like us, aged people, to climb easily without any problem. The favorite corner of this room is where I'm sitting at the moment, having lot of natural sunlight, and because of the sunlight, I think it is the most ideal place for keeping plants. And with plants, it adds charm to the drawing room.
It's given us a sense of more calmness, and it's become a little more peaceful. We've eventually settled down into our own routines, all 4 of us, and we have enough space for all of us to keep doing our own individual things, and at the end of the day still be together in the same house. We all have different interests, like a few of us are really fond of the plants, taking care of them. Some of us are really fond of cooking, some of us are really fond of watching TV, and it's just made everything so cohesive and wonderful.
I'll recommend brick and mold to anyone who's thinking of building their own home. Considering people usually are working, they will not have the time to visit the site day to day. They will not have the time to speak to their contractors or hire individual contractors. Perhaps go through the pain of labor issues. Anyone who wants a hassle-free experience of building a house, I would strongly recommend them to get in touch with brick and mold.